Any advice for a roofer who wants to start using drones?
Get certificated, please, 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 please. And that's me talking as an FAA safety team member. By the way, I got to make sure people understand I don't speak for the FAA. I'm speaking from experience with my dealings with people who have violated FAA regulation. Get certificated. It's going to save you a hassle. Cops do know to look for your remote pilot certificate and your ID. By the way, you have to show them both if they do show up. And if you don't have it, they're going to report you to FSDO. And it's just do it. I mean, really, it's inexpensive. It's a great investment in your company as well, just simply because you're not going to have people falling off the roof. Your insurance rates are probably going to come down. So it could even be a financial wash, to be quite honest. If once your insurance company realizes that you're flying drones, instead of having people on a roof, you've got a 2-story roof with a 45-degree pitch. I don't want to be on that. I'm a weenie though. I don't like being on roofs anyway. I've got a 2-story roof. And when I clean the gutters, I was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yep.
So it's huge liability issue. And I know I keep harping on that, but it is so true. And it could be a wash for companies because your insurance. But speaking of insurance, you got to make sure that you are your insurance company will also cover drones. Some will not. So that's something you do need to look into when you decide to make the leap into drones. And make sure if you're hiring a pilot that they're insured. That's another thing you want to make sure. And ask for a COI, ask for a certificate of insurance.
Yep. Get that Part 107, get that COI, and make sure it's current, et cetera. Those are all things you definitely
currency as well.
Yes, it's huge. And yeah, it's absolutely. And the risk reduction is a huge value here. I know, I think I saw roofing, what was the stats? I think it's like 26 or 28 out of 100 a year, or 100,000 actually die from falls a year in the roofing industry.
Wow.
It's substantial. And so there's a huge liability on that side.
Mm-hmm.
And then the efficiency, like the absolute efficiency of how many houses that you can do will impact your bottom line. And it does make sense. And we have so much data to support that. It just makes sense legally. It makes sense risk reduction. It makes sense the cost efficiency side. It just makes sense. So yeah, I really do appreciate that.
Sure.
As far as someone who has questions, right? Where would they go?
Oh, the best place to go is the FAA. UAS Help at FAA.gov. Literally, those guys, and I spoke with them already this morning. They're a great group of guys that will get back to you right away. And if you have a question about drones, reach out. UAS Help at FAA.gov. They have an 800 number too, but I can never remember what it is, or an 888 number, one of the two. But the quickest way really is to get in touch with them via email. They'll shoot you an email right back, usually within minutes. And there's your question answered. If you have a new drone, I'm going to put a plug in here for Pilot Institute because I love Pilot Institute. I don't make any money on this. So
me too. I love them. I do.
If you get a new drone, go to pilotinstitute.com and they have what's called deep dives. They're videos which are free. And I know roofers like that word a lot, as does pretty much every industry in the world. And they have different deep dive videos about different drones. So you get yourself a Mavic 4. There's no Mavic 4 yet. You get yourself a Mini 4. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. Or a Mavic 4 in a few months. Mavic 3, whatever. You can go there and they'll have a deep dive specific to that drone. And you can learn everything you need to know about how to fly that drone safely. So that's the way to do it. And efficiency, real quick. You mentioned efficiency just a second ago. And this was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I think. I can't remember now. If you're in the roofing industry, you know when we had that mess here in Colorado. At the time, it was the most expensive hailstorm in history. I was flying 10 to 12 roofs a day, 15 minutes from the time I pull out to the time I'm packing up. And you can't do a roof it takes you that long to get your ladder set up. And you get the high res imagery and you can take it back and you look at it and you can circle all the damages. The efficiency is huge. I didn't even think of that until you said it. It's the stuff you can do. As a roofer, how many roofs can you inspect? Especially a big roof. I mean, you can, you inspect the fascia, you inspect the stuff around, you can have everything. So it's huge efficiency wise.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we're focusing on right now is we have a storm response team, and it's basically a team of drone pilots that will travel different parts of the country and respond to hail and work with those local roofing companies. So that's one of the things that we're building out. So the efficiency side is absolutely very valuable. So